Hi everybody, it's Anita, and I am a brand new online reseller with a business called Style Staples Boutique. Now I should say I'm a new reseller in this decade. Back in the early 2000s, because I'm an original Y2K, I sold lots of things online. I did it really just for fun. I worked for a national nonprofit organization that responds to disasters all over the country, and I didn't make a lot of money. So I needed to do something to help supplement that income that would allow me to, go to nice restaurants, have a glass of wine every now and again, and just live a better quality of life. So I would flip fashions on a regular basis to bring in that extra income. I haven't done this since the early 2000s. So in July, I decided, let's try again. Let's go back to eBay. And you know what I found when I went back to eBay? Absolutely nothing is the same. Wow. So many things have changed about reselling online, and some of those changes have been really easy to adopt and others have been very challenging. Through the course of it all, I've watched a ton of videos from really great creators. My favorites are the ones that go through all of their sales for the month. I find that very, very encouraging. So I thought I would try to encourage new sellers too and show you my sales for my first month on eBay, which was July 2025. I started with my first post and only one on July the 20th. So between the 20th and the 31st, I put about 10 to 12 items up on eBay. And I sold my first one on July the 26th. I posted it on July 21 and it sold on the 26th. Now, here are some things that have changed that I didn't do a very good job of factoring into the equation to start with. Okay, first of all, offers. Those were not a thing back in the early Y2K era. So when you put a product up on eBay, you put it on auction, it ran for 7 days, you put a price on it. Buy it now evolved somewhere during this period, but it wasn't the most popular way of purchasing items even. So I was very used to the auction format, very used to a 7-day churn on products. And wow, is that not the case anymore? So my very first dress was at Chico's cute dress. I listed it at $29.99. It was brand new, listed it and got an offer for $19. And I was excited. I mean, I've been out here for a handful of days. Here's someone offering me money for this dress, and I knew I didn't pay $19 for it. So I said, awesome, we are going to accept this offer and we're going to get our first sale out the door. And I did. So I packed it up really quickly, got it to the post office, and then I came back and did the math. Yeah, you should do the math first. Yeah, that's just a good rule of thumb. Math first. I did math fifth, I think, in the line of priority. So here's what happened with this dress. I sold it on offer for $19. I had $9.49 in cost of goods. I know. I see y'all looking at me. It was dumb. I understand. On top of that, I offered free shipping on the first 10 items that I posted. So I had to eat the postage on this purchase as well. And then the 13% fees. Ultimately, I lost 32 cents on this dress. But I looked at it as a positive anyway. Hey, it's first sale. It got out the door. It got shipped. 32 cents. I'm okay. So my second dress was posted on July the 26th, and I sold it on July the 31st while I was sleeping. So how exciting to wake up and say, oh, I sold something. What did I sell? And it was this great, brand new Calvin Klein dress, black, gorgeous, any event, work, upscale dinner, it can work for anything. So I had it listed at $29.99, and again, an offer came in for $26.99, and I was thrilled because I knew I didn't have that in my cost of goods. So I sold it. I accepted the offer. Again, zipped it to the post office, got it out there quickly as possible, really hoping the buyer was going to open that box and just love this dress. Well, they opened the box, tried the dress on, and the dress didn't fit. So the dress made its way back across the country, back to my little town here in Texas, where I had to open the box, hang it back on a hanger, and put it back in inventory. So ultimately, I made $0 on that sale. So for the month of July, my first month in this era of being a reseller online, I lost 32 cents. If you're a new seller like I am, I'm not going to be discouraged. I hope you're not either. So much to learn about pricing, about the fee structure, about offers that make sense. All of these things are just to be learned. So for August, I'm vowing to do better and maybe have a plus in the column at the end of the month instead of a minus. If you're a new seller too, I hope that you will feel the same. Stay encouraged, keep learning, keep watching, and take every day as an opportunity to be a better seller. So I hope this was helpful and you don't feel too bad if you made any dollars during your first month, because I lost. And we'll see if August is better. Until then, stay in fashion.